Good morning, everybody. This is part 3, either bottle feeding or breastfeeding video. When my kids were born, I had a choice between bottle feeding or breastfeeding. Well, one of mine is breastfed and 2 of mine were bottle fed. Well, it was hard to make that choice when my kids were younger. My oldest one was bottle fed. My second oldest was bottle fed. My daughter was breastfed. Well, when time came after I had them, I was told I would need 3 dozen of bottles for my boys, and 3 dozen of nipples, rings, those little circles that came in the center that you put on the bottles when you're not using them or if you go somewhere. Well, found out I needed more than 3 dozen. So what I did is went out and bought 6 more dozen of bottles. Big ones, which are the 8 ounce. The small ones were 4 ounce. And I bought a lot of nipples of all different types because of the bottles I had. Well, needless to say, if you bottle feed, they say 3 cases of formula to start. No, buy more than 3 cases. Stock up, because that's the baby's main source of food, is the formula. Then you'll need 6 burp pads, they said. No, have at least a dozen. Bottle brush, have at least 2. So if you misplace one, you have an extra one you can fall back on. So that's the bottle feeding part. Breastfeeding part, you're going to still need bottles, at least the 4 ounce. So have at least 2 dozen right there. A dozen of the 8 ounce, dozen of the 4 ounce. Then you'll need a breast pump. So if you go somewhere and you're really squirmish about breastfeeding your baby while you're out, at least you'll have the milk in the bottles that you can fall back on for your baby. Have a nursing pillow. There are special bras that you use when you're breastfeeding. Have at least a dozen of them. And then breast pads. Have at least 2 boxes to start with. Or all depends on how often you get paid. I'm trying to think. I know there's something I am missing, and I can't think. Well, look how long it's been before. At least 36 years when my kids were little, like that. And with me breastfeeding my daughter, we were in and out of the hospital, so the hospital basically provided most of it. Oh, I know what I'm forgetting. Also, take an extra receiving blanket with you. So if you're not squirmish about breastfeeding your baby out in the public, at least you can cover the upper half while you're breastfeeding. And it makes it easier for you and everybody else who's right there. So that covers the breastfeeding and bottle feeding. If there is any questions you have about that. Oh, also on breastfeeding, they got some ointment you could use to keep it on your nipples to keep them from getting really sore when in between breastfeeding your baby. You could get that and use that. Well, in my case, I didn't use any because I didn't have that problem. I had a certain type of bra that I wore that never made my nipples sore. And I know you guys who are going to watch this video are going to sit there and laugh. But go right ahead and laugh. This is a normal way of feeding your baby if you don't want to use a bottle. Okay, but anyways, like I said, if you have any questions, please put it down below in the comment section. And don't forget to hit the like button, thumbs up or thumbs down. It doesn't matter either what you hit. My videos are still going to be recognized. Thank you and have a good day.